Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope I can show you maybe some new skills. I probably can't compete with a lot of these guys that are doing hot rods and stuff. I'm only just a body man. I've been doing it for a lot of years. I really haven't done a lot of custom stuff, and I'm not really planning on doing any custom stuff with this truck. But I'm going to use some of my skills on this truck. It has a few body issues where it needs some repair, as well as mechanical issues. Obviously, I've taken the motor and transmission out of the truck. The motor was seized up. I found a running motor, but the transmission was worn out, and so was the rear end, and pretty much the rest of the truck. My uncle wasn't kidding when he told me when I was a kid that this truck was worn out. He was right. He was a mechanic too, and he knew what he was talking about. They used this truck up. But I'm going to bring it back to life. So I hope you enjoy the video, and please drop a like and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated, as I'm a small channel and I'm just getting going. So with that, I'm going to show you some more of the truck. What we have here is very common for this vintage truck of 1948 and such. What happens is mice, they decide to live up inside the headliner and inside the roof. I should put some light on that for you guys. I'm just going to use my electric drill here, and this is going to take some time. I'm just using an 1/8 inch bit here to start. I know guys will say there's spot weld drills for this, and there is. I don't have any that are sharp. They don't seem to hold an edge for me. I'm marking center with this, and then I'm gonna drill them because I got to reuse these panels, both of them, or at least this one anyways. Doing in that little time lapse is I was going a little bit deeper. You can kind of see the different color of metal. That means I'm getting through to the next layer, and I don't want to go right through both panels. I hope that's showing up for you in the video. Hands are dirty. Do an honest day's work, get dirty hands. Yeah. So I'm just using a regular drill bit. And if you're careful, it works. What I'm doing is I'm thinning down the edge of the metal where the spot weld is, and I'm hoping to split it with a chisel, which I should be able to do. It's damaged quite a bit. It really hurt my feelings that happened, but once it was done, and Buddy was really sorry. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's too late at that point. But this was solid. It's a little crusty looking on the inside, but it was solid. And I'm hoping that I can straighten that out. Trying to be careful not to go right through, because I want to use the other panel as well. I'm presently using skills you might use in a shop today. I'm not bad, Chad. I was watching his videos today. He seems like a lot of people on some of the auto body forums, they criticize him, but I think he does pretty good for what he does. Take that as a compliment there, Chad. I never got to meet you in person, but I did see one of your cars in person. The Green Goblin. I seen it at a show in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. I like this. It's just a Richards construction chisel. This one's not sharpened up like the one I have at work. I sharpen it really sharp at work. But that's okay. And yeah, this is a Mastercraft body hammer that I broke the handle off on, and yeah, it's been beat on. So if you're careful, yes sir, that's the goal. Try not to do too much damage, and try to split the panel. Whatever, I'm stuck with them now. So she is. Oh, well. damage yet. I'm trying to. Quite far enough. Did you say something? I should put some earplugs in. So hopefully I've taught you something about taking panels apart. Notice I have some holes through this panel. You can see that. It's a little rusty in between, but I have some stuff for that. And I'm going to use the welder to weld them back together, and I'm going to use those holes. They're not too big, most of them, so that's good. And I haven't gone all the way through because I need to use the back side of this to weld back onto. I don't know how I'm going to straighten that. That is terribly bent. It's unfortunate that that happened to it. Maybe I can use some of this part over here. I got a few different dollies I brought from work. This is a heel dolly, a thin toe dolly. It's marked up on the edges because I bang on stuff, and I haven't addressed them for a while. This is your standard universal dolly. This is a Martin 1060. I like Martin tools. I'm not getting paid by them or anything. They just seem to make a decent hammer. I have this Kama dolly. I'm not sure what brand that is. I picked it up off the same old guy that I picked up this hammer from many years ago. HIEB is the initials in it, and my initials on both sides. This is an old hammer. It's a good quality hammer. I thought it might be useful for the crowns. I don't know, this will probably be useful. We have a snap-on pick hammer that I've also purchased from the same old fellow. This guy's got LB on it. Had it for quite a few years. Worked pretty good. This is a Mastercraft hammer from Canadian Tire. And it's had a hard life. I don't remember where I got this one from. It has really got to be cleaned up. But I use it on all kinds of stuff. They have this nice snap-on hammer, which I also purchased used. This one says less. It doesn't really matter. I've had these for many years now, and they've served me pretty good. And I'm hoping to show you a little bit of work on this. I mean, it's not really bad, but considering it was minty, it's really bad. I'm going to put these plugs back in again. I'm getting played out pretty easy these days, so I'm got myself a nice chair here. It's actually looks pretty good. I got this chair from the dump. This is cool. I like it. Anyways, back to what we're doing here. I'm going to put this dolly behind here, and I'm going to bang on this. So some loud noises, people. Here we go. I'm going to just do some. Fits the curve, eh? Fits the curve. I should hold it the other way, it might work better. Not too hard, you stretch it really bad. I hope you're enjoying the video. Binding. Anyways, it's not quite right, it's a little bit off. But this one here, it's pretty good, and I know you can see it before. It's still a little bit high. I shouldn't even have the welding gloves on, for goodness, I don't need them. But my fingers have taken a beating over the years, so I'm going to just save myself the shock therapy on the hands. I'm going to work on that a little bit. It's stretched, I should shrink it. I'm probably not going to shrink it. that's better. That's another use for the heel dog. I'm trying to move the metal, I'm not hitting straight on it. They don't stretch it more. Tell by the sound. I think I could probably. It's a little bump. I mean, it's going to be a little bump because it hasn't been shrank. I can feel it. I don't know. You can see it rocks. It's still high, but it's not real bad. Before it was pretty bad. That's coming along nicely. And I got some deflection too, and this is bent already. So I'm going to cheat, I think. No, I can't because it's too curved. I don't want to wreck it any worse than it is. But that does need to be straightened out. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's going to work out okay. The idea, and so it's starting to come around now. I don't know if you can see that. Pardon my mess, I got a lot of cleaning to do and I want to do a video, so I could do a time lapse of me cleaning shop. It's still snowy out. I get rid of the snow, maybe I'll do that. Try not to catch anything on fire here. Actually pulled pretty bad. It's even bent here. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. My eye tells me that some of that is bent this way quite a bit. And I don't know if I'm strong enough to shut down. Maybe if I put it in the vise, it's good. Use my own weight. But I might just. This is bent. It's pulled down. So this might work and it might not. I could hit my fingers. Watch this leg fall off on the floor. I'm gonna rock it. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm starting to enjoy this. I do this all day for work. Not on this old stuff, but I fix stuff, right? I need more weight. It's coming. It's not quite there yet. It is coming. No, I can tell. This chair works pretty good. I like this chair. I got it at the dump. That's a pretty cool chair. I hope you're having fun with this. I'm going to cheat. I think I'm going to use that. Yeah, let's just have some light on that. I don't know if you can see it or not. Here's the edge. Big time. And that's coming. It's good. Starting to get there. I don't know if you can tell the difference. You can sure tell the difference there where it's all banged up, but that's not a big deal to me. I can fix that right now. Just like that. If I had a nice bench with a nice sharp edge, that would be perfect for this. There's even a nice round corner, but I don't have that stuff, so I can turn that around. I'm starting to clean up a little bit. I can also hammer and dolly that edge once it's on the truck. Oh, don't scratch the paint. I'm not going to paint this truck. I might work on that crease more though. Just get it like that. Oops. Significant. It's not quite right. It's getting there. A little bit more here. As you can see, there you go. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to set that over there. This is the glove box liner that I took out of the truck. I had the truck for over 30 years. You know, there was a story behind this truck. There still is a story behind this truck. I played around it as a kid, and it got sold. I found it, bought it, had it stored at another uncle's farm. He passed away, and I went to go get it, and it had been stolen. I found it at the people that rented his property for farming. They had it. They claimed that he gave it to them, but I had proof of ownership, and I know he didn't give it to him. I got my truck back, and I had this truck for 30-some years before I found in this glove box. I'm going to cover the last name, but my Uncle Sheldon had this truck. 1949 Ford. I thought it was a 48, but it's actually a 49. This mirror, I want to save this mirror. These screws are stuck. They seem to be stuck anyways. Oh, that's not a good fit for that driver. But I want to save this mirror. I do. I really do. There. This one seems, oh, good. I don't need to use the wrench. I was going to show you a trick with some of these old wrenches or old screwdrivers is you could fit a wrench on them. This one doesn't seem to want to that way, but it will fit this way, and you can get some pretty good torque on them until you strip the screwdriver handle. But I mean, you can get some pretty good leverage on that. I'm going to see if I need to do it on this one. I might. It's hard to say. They just did a sheet metal, so it shouldn't be too bad. No, it's coming right out. But that's a little trick you can do with stuff. Other than that, you could get an impact driver and stuff like that. But I want to save this mirror. I want to use the same mirror that my uncle used when he drove this truck. It's in nice shape. It's a little rusty. I'm going to put it back on there in the same spot. You can see I'll probably stick a hole through there. Stick a hole through there. I can stick a hole through there. I'm scared I can stick one through there. Yes, sir. I knew it. Because this is what we're doing. We're fixing this truck. I'm not really, I'm at odds. This is ugly, but it seems solid. Like that's the thing, right? I'm a little bit concerned how far I want to go. Thanks. How far do I want to go? Let's find out how far we want to go. I don't want to take away any more of the truck than I have to. I mean, I can clean this up. It's going to be ugly, but over here, I'm pretty sure it's through. I just stuck that through there. I'm pretty sure. And it's a little gruesome to work with. Or not. I'm going to try and measure this with tape. Let's say, why are you doing that? Well, because of the shape of the panel. When you go to lay it over top to mark it, it interferes. And I don't think I have enough there yet. Well, I might. It's going to be difficult for me to do that because I cut that out. But it is what it is. We'll see what I'm up to here in a second. Fairly soft roll of tape. And that's okay, I don't mind paying for a roll of tape. I'm good with that. I asked if I could borrow some welds for primer. I didn't ask if I could borrow the tape. But the tape was an afterthought. I'm happy to take it. I must appreciate everything that the shop does for me. I'm going to make this nice and solid. Should have had duct tape or something to do this, but I don't. So that's the way it is. I want a nice solid piece because I'm going to cut right along that edge. That is a nice edge to cut off of. I know it seems like I'm using a lot of tape. Let's see what I'm going to do with this tape here in a second. You'll probably like it. You might not like it, I don't know. This tape doesn't stick very good. I should have got the yellow tape. What are you going to do? Okay, so I'm going to take this pen. And I already kind of got an idea where I want to go to here. I think. I don't know if I want to go with that far or not. That's pretty rusty in there. I think I want to go in here. So we're going to go, well, I'm going to do this scientifically. We're going to go approximately there. So we're going to go with the tape, pen tape. I'm going to go here. Yeah, we're going to go there. And I don't like making square pieces, so We're gonna do that. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably scratching. And that piece was right there, I think. I'm gonna go what was past it. I'm gonna go to the pen. And I'm gonna cut this piece up. I'll do this down on the bench down there probably. I found some other tape, and I'm thinking I want to mark it a little bit better. Get pretty good. Oh yeah, that's better tape than that blue stuff. Sure, instead. That's okay, just to make this durable, so that it holds its shape. That's what we're after there. I like it. Probably shouldn't waste it like this, but I'm gonna. I don't even remember where I got it from. But it's not stuff we use at work, that's for sure. Maybe we used to, I doubt it. She's pretty sticky. Probably got it in a garage sale box or something. I don't remember. Or maybe I got it from, who knows? I don't remember. But maybe that'll help my templates stick together a little better. That's what I'm making as a template for cutting this. I'm just going to try and paint it. Anyways, that's what we have there. That's a good step. Let's see. Oops. Should be able to see. This is really poor cutting face shield. Cut into the other part of the truck. We'll do that. And I might just cut that whole thing with a zip cut. That's working pretty good. Oh, that's me. I'm freaking myself out here. I don't know. That's working pretty good. I can't see. I need to see. This is a dirty face shield. Probably can't see what I'm seeing, but I'm trying. Well, that's giving me a nice line anyways. pretty loud, the compressor is. That's why I get the earplugs in. It's a little bit bigger than that is marked, but that's okay because I'm going to mark it with the tape. And then I am going to cut it on the inside of the tape. That gives me a little bit of room for play. And I think I just had an idea here for this, for locating. So I knew I was up to with that. And I am going to pray that I've got this right, but with the backing, it won't be so bad. If I have a little gap, it won't hurt so much. Watch out when you're handling this. Razor sharp. I should grind the edge. I usually do at work. I'll grind the edge just so that I don't cut myself on it. It's a really good idea. Oh, that's nice and stiff. I like it. I like it. Very nice. I hope I've taught you a trick. I don't know if I have or not. But I'm thinking that that's pretty close to where I was at. Oops. That's why I don't like that blue tape. It doesn't stick very good. This is important to get it as close to the shape as it was. Boy, oh boy, I've got to be right. And if I'm wrong, I'm not going to be very happy. Too far over. I think that little thing is important. Maybe about there somewhere. Thinking. Pretty close. Now I gotta make this so that it has the same curve. Oh boy. Who says that was the same curve? Well, we're going to find out if it's the same curve or not. As we're about to cut that out of the roof of this truck. Until I don't trust the tape to stick. Put on the black marker, but I can't find one. This will give me some kind of reference. It's very hard to see. But you know what? I can see it. For now. For now I can see it. But you watch, when I get a hold of that yellow tape that I can't find, where did I put that for myself? I don't know where I hid that. You probably went flying. I'm thinking, I just hit it. Okay, I'm going to do this. I like this blue tape, or this yellow tape. It sticks pretty good. I'm going to cut that. A little bit on the inside. Bring it off, drop it here. That stuff looks pretty good. Used tape never sticks quite as good as brand new. So that's why I'm doing this. Well, yes, sir. I think I'm going to use the air saw on that one. I'm going to follow right along the top of that tape. Yeah, so it's going to get really loud in here again. I hope you're enjoying the video. I'm going teaching you some tricks. Maybe I'm not teaching you some tricks. I don't know. But we're going to get out some loud, noisy stuff again. Cut that out, and let's see what the verdict is. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's going to be pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's going to be pretty good. Little trimming, little fitting. Looks like I'm going to have to pull some metal down. It's going to work out good. This is going to work good. Little trimming, little fitting. I'm going to clean this off. I'm going to clean off this edge. I thank you for watching so far. It's probably been a fairly long video. That last little cut, when I cut out this piece here, this was a 16-minute segment. I mean, I've spent a few hours out here so far. And let me tell you, this isn't fast work, guys. And this is probably a 2-day project. And if you're going to do body work on it and make it so that it's really nice looking, and I'm going to try and do a really nice job of it, but this has definitely got stress on it. And the reason I'm doing it this way and not cutting all of this out in one piece, the reason why I didn't cut that completely and just cut it in half, well, aside from the fact that it was damaged, I would have still done it in 2 pieces anyways, because right now this is holding the shape of the cab, except for this little bit that released when I took the stress off of it, but that's going to be okay. So that's where we're at, and I think I'm going to call it a night. All right, good morning, YouTube. We're back again. I've done a bunch of playing around with stuff so I can do this properly, but I got some work to do too. I hope you guys are going to follow along and see how I do this. The piece I cut last night is going to fit. This needs to have a little bit of trimming done to it. It's a little tiny bit long and it's not quite lined up. I'm thinking I need to pull some of this down a little bit. I think when I cut it, it popped up because I'm not doing any body filler on this. I'm going to take off some of this sharp. This bothers me a lot. Oh. I should make this fit before I go crazy trimming the inside of this all, cleaning it all up. I got rid of the cut your arm off slivers. She sure is rusty though, holy smokes. This is turning into a workbench. I mean, I'm not painting this truck, but this is turning into a workbench. I got air again now. The air compressor was turned off. So I'm looking up at you guys. So I hope you're enjoying the video. I hope this is turning into something that you're interested in watching. I tied it back together. I like this grinder. This is a bad shape, but not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to save. I may be cutting some of it out. Ow, 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 that hurts. Ah, nasty. You see that? The truck's trying to get me. That freaking hurt. Ow, you little bugger. Let me go. Man, oh man, Rocky. Vice grips attacked me. Buddy. Those in the know will know who Rocky is. Old guy I met in Nova Scotia, he passed away. I have his vice grips. I should cut a piece for here too before I do any welding. But right now I want to do some fitting. And I want to put this on. I'm going to go in and have a bite to eat. So if I spray this now, thick stuff. Oh yeah, stinky spray bomb. Spray bomb that you don't get along very good. But it should help. With the rusts in it. The rusts in the area. I mean, what are you gonna do? Right? Just make her last a little longer. I'll spray zinc coating, weld through primer. And I really don't feel like staying out here while the fumes are drying off of it, so I'm going to go in and have a bite to eat. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. It's dusty work, it's noisy work, it's a long video, but you're going to see me put this metal in there. Lock that on there for now. Lock this one right here for now. Now, I'll move this one. Oops. Didn't actually mind that. Give me a little tap. There. I'm taking a better look at it. I'll commit to it. I actually don't mind that. This is all going to be bent in. But I need the lines. So where do I have that line? I should have set my machine up on something else to start with. But I did not. I kind of like that. Okay, let's see if this works, guys. Oh, hey now, there's no trying to get away. Sometimes you gotta just touch the edge of the metal and get your ball to melt onto the metal, onto the edge, the thin, and give it a second to cool, so that when you trigger it the next time, you don't blow it away. This is definitely out too far. I don't like that. But it's the way it's got to be for now. We'll see what we can do with it. I might have to use a block of wood and a hammer on it, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, looking at this. Not too bad. That bit, which is good for this, but not good for this. It's damaged though, that's the problem, right? It was damaged so badly. Some work to do there. I'll have to go in. I have to push quite a bit. That's okay though, because now I got something to hold on to it with. Need to trim a little bit. Yes, and there's the unit for the trimming. I'm going to trim it all there now.
So I got to put another tack on this corner because when I push this in, it's moving that line, and I don't like that. I want that line to stay right there where it is. Very nice tack. This one is out. Or in, you should say. Now I have to move these glasses before I burn them all off. And I hope that Rotherham camera is going to work, give me some good footage for you guys. It's probably going to take me as long to do the video of this repair. It's basically tripled the time on this job because I'm not doing what I do at work. My camera's not just sitting there on slow motion or on time lapse. I'm actually trying to talk to you guys and tell you what I'm doing. And it takes longer to set cameras up when you're doing that. Okay, what is there? Is it good or what are we doing? Smoke. Smoky. I don't actually mind that. Right there, I don't mind that. I kind of like it. I just wonder how much it's going to be affected by over here. I kind of like that, actually. I like that. I'm going to put one right here. Okay. Just a little guy. A little bit wide of a gap. Yeah, it doesn't look like much of a weld. It isn't really much of a weld. It's only meant to. I can quickly get rid of that. I just want to bend this out. And it's not out where I want it, so I might have to cut that. It's stronger than it looks. I guarantee it's just a tiny bit stronger than it looks. I just wanted to get this out. Yeah, I cut it there. Now it's going to be in the way. Can't win sometimes. Cannot win sometimes. I thought it was in a little bit. It's actually ahead of about perfect. But that's okay. It wasn't much. But I'm going to burn myself doing this. I'm going to put another one there. I'm liking it. I don't have my sequence. I didn't bring it. But I need to push that in. Could I use? I was thinking, could I use a ratchet strap across it to pull it where I want it to go? I don't want a big bulge out. It's supposed to be flat. I think I could get it, but just pushing the top in. And the bottom end and holding them where you want them at the same time. That's about perfect there. But it's so hard to do while you're holding the welder in the other hand, and you want to see what you're doing, and yeah, it's hard. It's a hard job. So how else could I do that? I could weld a little nub on there and use a pry bar. No, I couldn't, because I got to pull them together. So I'm just going to have to, I don't know. Do I smash it with a block of wood and hope I don't dent it? I can certainly try a block of wood on it. I don't want to beat it. I mean, I don't want to beat it up. I'd like to change the curve a little bit without doing damage. I don't know. I feel like that's what I like that. Okay. Like literally, I just want it to be where I want it, and then I'll worry about making it fast and going permanent. So this, I can affect it with the hammer because it's secured. I like that. I like it. I hope my windshield fits. I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be just perfectly okay. So, well, I'm going to try for another spot here. That's all I'm pushing. Another trick. You don't really see it on this hammer, but there's another hammer I've got that's got burns. You're about to see why. Because I will take the hammer and I'll put it against my shoulder. Ow. And I'll sometimes push on it while I'm welding stuff up. It's a pretty wide gap. I don't like that gap. Well, no, sorry, that's just the way she had to be. This is pretty wide. I don't like that so much. But going to close up soon. I hope you guys can see. I don't know if you can or not. I'm having a hard time. So. I think I got it. Nope. Just thought I got it. Just about got it. I got it that time. I got some jagged little gouges there. It seems my cutting skills off today. What are you gonna do? And when that's in the way it's supposed to be, it's not so bad. It's not perfect, and it never will be perfect, but it'll be good enough. I wish I had a little narrower gap there, but that's just how she's working out. It is what it is. If I could push that in a little more, maybe I can push this in. How did I got welded there? Maybe I can get a little bit out of it. Okay. This is going to be a push. You got another one on her. Big bulges. I don't want any big bulges. Kind of liking how it's working out. I got some pretty wide gaps, but that's okay because I can weld that up. Considering what I'm doing, I think I'm doing okay. I got to go in a bit. It's hard to get it in when you want it and tack it at the same time. I think that's where I want that. And I'm going to just hit it. And here we go. I closed my eyes when I did that too, by the way. I mean, the eyelids don't stop at all. I get it, but I'm getting there. I'm going to have to do a little bit more hammering. I can always cut this if I'm unhappy with it. I got a little pressure happening here. It's under. I'm going to take this grinder and I'm going to just clean that edge up a little bit. Well, maybe I'll just do what I said earlier. I will make noisy fire here. And I'll get out the old air saw and I'll cut myself a gap. I think that's what I should do, and I think I should do it here too. So a little pressure on that, but I don't want. And my air compressor is off right now, so that's not helping any. But that's how you bend blades. That takes some of the pressure off, though. Telling you, this is a lot of work doing this stuff. So I really do hope you're enjoying watching me do it. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm not quite happy with that though. I'm going to have to. Bye. There goes some more stuff. Let's stop it all. I don't think I want to do that yet. I think I'd like to keep that up stuff. Maybe I should. No, I want that up there. So. We're going to help that out a little bit. Pressure back on that, but I can always cut these tack welds one by one and then pull that in even closer. Get the right amount of pressure on it so that it looks right. This looks in. I'm gonna have to that actually popped that spot weld. To pull this out like that. There's a tack over here because I broke the spot weld there. That's okay. I'm gonna put another tack weld here, or plug weld, tack weld, whatever you want to call it. That's the curve. I know you're going to say that's not a real nice plug weld. I should have cleaned them holes up. But I'm also working with really thin metal too. So I'm not so terribly worried about penetration. I'm just worried about the stuff still being there when I want to weld it. It'll just disappear from the welder. I'm going to zap this sucker. I like it. I should have put that on there. That's all good. Great stuff to weld either. Got zinc coating on it. I'm liking it. Looking how it's working. Don't too much. Put that edge back here. Not too much. I'll fade away. Put the edge back. Yeah, I'm liking it. I can see the edge up here is growing, but that's okay. Because like I said, I can cut one weld at a time. I can push it in some more. But I get it where I want it. Oh, I did get carried away there. I should have cleaned them up. with that one, so I'm going to cut it. Of course, I'm running out of air, so I'm going to put the compressor back in here pretty quick. So I can only run either the welder or the compressor. I can't run both at once because I only have one outlet, so it's all good. I think I should cut the saw along there. I just want to bring this in a little farther. That's better. If I can get that to go in better. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere here. Yeah, so. I'm down to like 15 pounds of air or something stupid like that. Poor grinder. It did what I wanted it to do. That's the thing, eh? Yeah, now we're getting there. Yeah. Yeah, so it's in my way. It really is in my way. And I know I really want to pull that in more, but it's so hard to see it with the helmet on that it's not even funny. I think that one is off that right there. Stop that. Oh, there's no helmet on, buddy. Close your eyes. Don't want to catch this on fire either, because I gotta watch out for that cardboard now. Don't want an edge there. It's getting where I want it to be. I know the hammer is in the way from this camera, but there's really not much I can do about that. I'm sorry about that. But there's really not much. Because I need to hold the welder and the hammer, and it's just the way it's working. Tiny little tacks. Just enough to make her stay where I want her. That one there I'd like to cut. Oh, I should have cut it. I just did damage there. I pushed this in. So I'll have to cut that. Maybe I can get the 3 pounds of air that I've still got in my compressor to do the job for me. I don't know. I shouldn't be even doing this. No gassing on. Oh, that's the one I just did. The 3 pounds of air that I still have. Good enough. Don't really like that. I know it looks good in the video, but I don't like the feel. I can feel the edge. I'm not quite happy with it. I need to start my compressor up. I run my saw blade along there and cut that all out. Because it's creating pressure. So that's how that's going to be. I think I'm going to do a couple more tacks over here before I get to that point. get it a little closer so I can run the saw blade again. I'm gonna tack that right there. Enough to hold it. I don't know if I can do this or I'm gonna fall on my head, but actually this my armpit. I gotta cut this weld. I need air. So we'll come back to this in a minute. I hope you all are enjoying the video. It's truly a lot of work. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm gonna cut. Just enough to hold stuff where I put it. I'll get the welds down once I get it where I want it. This. I'm pretty happy with it. Coming. That's very perfect. It's coming. I need some air pressure, I think. And I need to cut this. Bendy. I just want to bring it closer together. And I know it needs the space. Needs to be cut there too. Yeah. It should be stacked down here some. before I go too crazy with the rest of it. I'm going to push some of this in and get some of the pressure off of it and get the nice shape that it's supposed to have. Oh, and I got to, hopefully, I bet that I got to go down again. Yes, sir. Because the compressor's still on. Motor shut off. So I will be back in a moment. This is a lot of climbing, folks. I'm climbing up over the grill into the engine compartment, up and down. Well, enough with you guys getting to use the new helmet. I'm going to try the new helmet, the one that I've had on my GoPro camera. I want to see how it works. Not that I'm just about done, but it has a nice clean lens. Let's do some cleaning here. I'm going to flip a switch to grind. Uh-oh. I hope that was working. I think it was. I hope it was working. I can't tell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to look much better if you want to plug it in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's not perfect. I mean, it's not going to ever be perfect, but you know, I think it's turning out pretty good. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. I mean, it's a lot of work. Now I'm going to go over it again. I'm going to hit every little black spot. And there's a couple of little spots where I can see where it's a little low. And I'm going to put a few tacks in that hole and around there and even along the bottom of this. And then I'll use my grinder and I'll kind of smooth that out so this disappears.